First person dumb enough to pay for this.
That's me. I'm an entrepreneur and former startup CEO traveling the world in search of my next big idea. I spent the last 8 years building the famous cheeseburger network and found amazing success. I even had a short-lived reality TV show on Bravo. But now I'm looking for a new perspective on life and work through the eyes of strangers in stranger places. In the next 12 months, I'll circle the earth several times in the greatest adventure of my life so that I can uncover secrets about our world from different places, challenges, and people to ignite my passion for a new startup, and hopefully yours too. My name is Ben Ha, and I am at a crossroads. In our future episodes, we're going to be going to countries like Thailand, Myanmar, Cuba, and Argentina, Switzerland, Japan. For our first episode, we're actually in Seattle's backyard, Vancouver, Canada. It's a lot more exotic and a lot more interesting than what Vancouver, Canada seems like, and that's the next episode. For our introduction, let me share with you how I became adventurous, how I actually became embracing of letting things go and figuring out where they'll end up, and we'll see how fun that was.
And turn to the left, 90 degrees. Alright, so are they filming? Are they filming? Yeah. Alright.
That's me wearing the Fail Blog shirt on top of the 150-foot tall Corona Arch, ready to jump. How did I get here? In 2012, I was having a tough time as CEO of Cheeseburger. I had raised $30 million in venture capital from a great group of investors, but things weren't going well. I was stressed out, and I had difficulty making decisions. At the same time, I realized that I was putting my personal dreams on hold to work on my startup. To be a better CEO, I had to be a whole person, someone whose work made him a better person and whose personal development made him a better entrepreneur. So I took some time off to reflect and took a trip with 30 other entrepreneurs to Moab, Utah to jump off the Corona Arch. I barely knew these people then, but some of them would become my best friends, advisors, and confidants. From these life-defining adventures, I'd learned to listen and to speak up, to do things right no matter what the outcome was. Now, for that jump, unfortunately, I didn't get that right.
Woo! That hurt a little.
Why did that hurt a little? Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's because I bruised my spine. Instead of putting tension on the rope and riding it like a swing, I fell 50 feet straight down and the rope snapped my back.
You were upside down.
Yeah.
I know.
You can see it when my feet is facing the sky. It put me at risk of falling out of the harness. But right now, I'm so full of adrenaline that I can't feel the pain.
I am shaking like a fucking leaf. First person dumb enough to pay for this. Oh, shit.
But I also know that something went wrong. I didn't get it quite right. You can see in this video what actually went wrong.
Oh my God.
It turns out that you've got to jump a little differently. And about a year after our jump, jumping off this arch was banned because someone died doing it. So I did what any other reasonable person would do. I went up again for the second time.
Alright. Give me a minute. Let me collect my thoughts. Yeah! Woo!
In the aftermath, I ended up with back pain for about 3 months, but through this experience, I learned just how powerful our instincts for self-preservation can be. But you can also overcome that by listening to the small logical part of your brain that tells you that you can absolutely do it. And I learned how to pay attention to the small voices. I started to realize how much more to living there was than stressing out about your startup, and how much life there was left to live. My work life wouldn't get better for a while, but I had to start dealing with the stress and learn to make decisions that helped the company move forward, no matter how difficult it was. And this jump was absolutely a great lesson in learning how to deal with my fears and how to overcome them.